All right, so we got the Truglo optic 3 MOA 4-post mount, and we got it on the PS90. We did that in the other video, so that's where it's gonna be at on there. Still look a little weird to me. I don't know if I'm gonna bring it back a little bit, but it makes sense, but it just still look weird to me. But once I get the shorter barrel and all of that, that'll be different. But that's what we wanted for that. So I was gonna try to get it on this right here. This is polymer 80 with Glock slide. This is an RMR cut. So with that, you have to get a certain adapter that goes to fit in here, and then it'll fit for this optic. So this optic is the same cut as the Viper and the Venom Vortex, same thing. So I changed my mind on this. I'm gonna just get another one of those Righton, or just get a RMR, I think a Swamp Fox, any one of those that just goes straight in there. So that's what I'm gonna get for this. Plate for this was like hard to find, so I found one person with a plate on eBay, but you need a plate to go to a Vortex fit that. But the HoloSim plate is easier to get. So, and they still all 50, but it's harder to get. I mean, it's easier to get than a one for this. So this footprint is the same as the Vortex, Viper, and Venom. So I got my plate for the XD. That's why the XD is here. So I got that plate, and that matches straight up. Same thing. So, and that plate was for the Vortex and the Venom. So I'm gonna probably order 2 more of these if the sale is still on. So I'm gonna throw one of these on the XD, which would look like something like this. Then I got the plate for the Ruger, and see, that's for the Burris and Vortex sights. So all of these sights right here is this same footprint for this. So with this one, which was a little tricky, I did it a long time ago when I first got it, so I'm gonna do it again. I think somebody said you got to shade the screws down or something. I think something was a little off, but we're gonna do it. Those 2 screws out, and you see with this plate that line up too, and this one goes something like that. When I had the Vortex on there, I just I don't know if that part will be bothered by it. We'll see. So when I had the Vortex on there, I ain't like the way it was hanging off, but I'm gonna just do it. They pretty much about the same, very similar. So it's good to know that. So with this one right now, this one is going, because you know it came with this mount. So until I get those other ones ordered, we're gonna put this one on here. It cleared these sights. I ain't put the battery in there yet, but it clears the sights, front and rear sights. So that's the one we gonna go with on there. All right, so I got this one on here on the XD M10, and I like the way it's lining up. So these do co-witness with there. You can see the dot with the front. These got the big front suppressor height sights, real big, so you can co-witness straight through there, you know. So if you're dot out, you still can stay on target. So I'm definitely leaving this one on here. I couldn't use the screws that came with it, so I found some screws. The screws that came with the optic was too long. I was about to cut them, but then I found some screws that'll go straight to it. So since I did all that work to get that in there, I'm gonna leave this on there and zero that.
I see your motivation, I see your movement is in effect, and I fucking love that shit. Yes. Let's get 'em.